is the D10.
They all go to 10.
It looks kind of like a Beyblade.
My D4 goes up to 10. My D3 goes up to 10.
Wait, why does your D4 go up to 10?
I don't know.
Go up to 4.
They're all D10s.
Surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, I have one D10.
Okay.
You should have a D10, and then you should have the percentile die that is the exact same shape.
I do?
Yep, that was what we were just discussing.
Which can also be used as a D10, you just don't talk about the 0.
And the 0 counts as 10.
Yes, 0 on a D10 is 10. Nothing brings me more joy than a new player going, I
rolled a 0.
I don't do any damage. I go, good news. It's quite the opposite.
You do all of it. All the
You do
goddamn
max.
damage.
All right.
All right. Welcome back to night 3 of Tales of the Valiant. We've leveled up again.
That reminds me, I was going to ask you, do I need to do anything here? I've yet to figure out if I actually need to do anything here. I don't think I do. I think I have, in fact, done everything I need to do here.
You have to pick a warlock spell.
I thought I did.
On my sheet, it still says, at the very, very top, it says pick warlock spells. It says you get to choose another first-level warlock spell.
Right. It says,
I gotta
click here to pick options, and then it says warlock subclass. I'm looking for where I go to pick one. Armor of Shadows, Eldritch Sight. Oh, I get to pick a third. Okay, so the third slot, but it says Eldritch Invocations 2 of 2. Like
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So that's a separate issue.
Got it.
Ooh, I
That's
like
a
your
separate
hoodie,
issue.
Ben.
Okay.
Yes.
More.
Yes. So part of
So now
part of-
okay, got it. Cool.
part of it was I wanted to see if if you made it to like the end of this adventure path, which we might not tonight, which would be fine.
We will have to come back at some point, I
But-
imagine.
If you did get to the end of it, I wanted you to be level 3 in case, because you do need to be level 3 to deal with like the final fight. That
Like
is
the
part
owl
of the
bear that
module.
tried to murder us?
Yeah, it would have been nice for you to be level 3, but that's part of why I wanted to do the fight last time, because it was funnier that you were going to die if it got one round of attacks off on you.
Yeah, that was Ann Nightmare. You should be ashamed. Also,
excellent.
good shit.
Misty Visions. You can cast the silent image spells as often as you wish without expending a spell slot or material components. Well, all right then.
Also, Jordan has an ability. Do you mind if I tell the class what your subclass gives you, Jordan?
Go for it.
So, Jordan is a warlock. He is a Reaper warlock.
Mm-hmm.
At 3rd level, he gets the Reaper's feature, Reaper's Mantle. Once per short rest, he can wrap himself in a mantle of eldritch power as a bonus action for 1 minute. Any hostile creature, if a hostile creature within 5 feet of you dies, you regain not temporary hit points, but actual hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. When you deal damage to a creature within 5 feet of you, it takes additional necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus.
Which,
When you make an attack roll against a creature within 5 feet of you, you guessed it, 19s count as critical hits.
so Jordan now crits on a
I
19.
feel lame.
Jordan crits on a 19 to 20.
Only once per short rest.
But
for 1 minute.
For 1 minute. So he uses
Yes.
it. That's a long time. That's
a whole combat.
That is more
Yeah.
than a whole combat. That's like,
That's probably a boss fight.
yeah, and
It's
every
10 rounds of combat.
that's a
A
lot of
meager 10 rounds of combat.
it's a lot of chances to crit, and if there's peons, Jordan just has to kill them and regains like 3 health.
Yeah.
Which, considering
This
he's
moment,
kind of
he'd
our
only get
frontline
2
fighter.
health.
Oh, he is only
But that's
2?
still really good. But it also means that if you kill someone who's next to Jordan, he still gets that hit points.
Oh, it's not just
So
him.
he
It's
doesn't have to
everyone.
kill them. Anyone who dies within 5 feet of him gives him hit points.
Jesus Christ.
I die within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
I was gonna
He'll get
say,
hit points.
I see me killing someone to get my hit points back.
What if
on
I
the
kill
party.
Jordan?
Well,
Will he get hit points back?
Jordan is within 5 feet
No.
of Jordan.
I do, however,
That's
I am
another
looking at an
creature.
ability here. There is an ability here called Thief of 5 Fates that lets me cast Bane as a first circle spell as often as I wish without expending a spell slot or material components.
Pretty fucking
Cool.
dope.
That is all. Bane is a pretty good spell.
Which I have. I think I have Bane currently.
You do.
Yeah. Must succeed on a
Um,
charisma save or become cursed. When a cursed target makes an attack roll or save before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or save.
At the moment,
This feels like a good choice in terms of it. The other one that is interesting is something like Repelling Blast to knock people away from me,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they're
repelling-
close, so you can stab them.
The Eldritch
or
Blasts
Eldritch
are great.
Spear.
Well, at the moment, you have 2 invocations of Armor of Shadows, which makes your armor class 17 with no
Yeah.
shield and no armor.
Just
Um,
bonkers.
And Eldritch Sight, which you can cast Detect Magic whenever you want at any time.
I feel like this game really makes the Warlock better. Like, I don't recall.
This Warlock is fucking on steroids.
Yeah.
And I just needed you to understand that, which is why I told you about the Reaper's Mantle.
I can appreciate that.
Colin,
Yeah.
I feel like Thief of Five Fates sounds fun just to make people have a disadvantage lots.
it is very good. But you would have to give up your Eldritch Sight to take it.
Why?
Because you only get 2 invocations at the moment. You're picking a third first level spell, not a third invocation.
I don't understand. Then why does it keep forcing me to? I don't understand how this works then.
I don't know.
How do I pick the because there's no pick a spell.
So on my screen, when I click on your character sheet, I go way to the top. Above your AC, underneath the name, it says pick Warlock spells in a little gray bar.
Ah, okay. I see what you're talking about now. Gotcha.
Just click that. You're good.
Yep.
We've talked about
Got
Jordan for a little bit. Ben, can you talk to us about what happens for a mechanist at 3rd level?
So I get to pick between becoming Doctor Strange or Iron Man.
Excellent.
Suddenly magic.
Who did you choose?
So I chose. Hold on, I'm clicking buttons at the same time. I picked Doctor Strange, so I can. So at 2nd level, I could start imbuing items, and now at 3rd level, I can now, on top of those augments, I can now imbue them with spells. So.
Oh.
It's not letting
basically,
me-
you can
Yeah.
infuse an item. He can take a spoon and infuse it with a cure wounds spell, smack Colin on the head with it, and heal him.
Or you could literally feed me soup with it, and the soup would cure me.
Yep.
Also true.
Also true. So now my chain shirt has propulsive. I move faster. As soon as I figure out how to do this right, I have turned my Shard of Creation into a heavy crossbow.
Are we sure you can use that now?
I'm sure we can use that. Well,
Ben and I discussed this.
we finagled it.
Okay.
I basically said if he can use his Shard of Creation to create a heavy crossbow, he can make it out of like a lighter material so it loses the heavy property.
Yeah, like if it's done with his Shard of Creation, it makes sense
Because
that
it's
it's something
literally-
he can use.
It's literally fucking magic. Deal with it.
Yeah.
So as long as he wants to use his Shard of Creation for a heavy crossbow, which he can now afford since he's 3rd level, that's fine. I'm cool with that. And you also have another thing that you can do as a part of your Doctor Strange business to basically make
What's
it
the
so
thing?
that your... Is it that one or the other one that you can use your intelligence for your weapons instead?
Oh yeah, I can use my Artifice Intuition. When you wield a magic weapon, including those with active effects from your Augment feature, you can use your Int instead of Strength or Dex to determine the weapon's attack and bonus damage.
That's kind of nifty.
It means that his to hit and damage has gone up not
Exponentially.
insignificantly, but
Considerably,
a little bit.
yes. I went from either +1 or +2 to +3.
Damn.
So good moves across the board.
Not bad.
Colin, talk to me
Yeah.
about Druid level 3. You get a subclass and you get 2nd circle spells.
Yeah,
What
so
was that like for you?
I jumped to, I got my subclass and I picked the shifter role,
Very exciting.
which means I got my wild shape basically starting at level 2, but we didn't use it very much. I ended up just using it for the wild heal
More spell
feature.
slots.
Yeah, that was it for the spell slots. But now I get more powerful creatures, which in D&D terms is Circle of the Moon equivalent. Instead of CR 1/4, I'm like, I can actually be a fucking hippogriff or an owlbear at later levels, which is hilarious because owlbears not technically
in D&D
animals.
are monstrosities.
Yeah.
But in this game, as we discussed, they are monstrosity brackets animal,
which
which allowed you to talk to it with speak to animals.
I always have thought in D&D as well that the owlbear should be an animal. It is literally owl bear, like.
That's 2 animals, dog.
Yeah. Also, there's precedent in the Avatar: The Last Airbender series. I mean, they literally put 2 animals together all the time. Sky bison, flying lemur. So I got that, and I picked up some spells. At 3rd level, my max CR is 1, so I can turn into things like a wolf. And apparently, my GM has the full creature list, so. I get quick shift, so I can shift faster. I got some shifter circle
action.
spells. Yeah. I got some shifter spells, animal friendship, speak with animals, alter self, and wild sense. So now I have speak with animals for free. So I should probably pick my spells based on that. But I also took another fun 2nd level spell, which we will probably see at some point.
Awesome. So when you hit oh, interesting. So you said you can do up to half, right?
No, I can do up to 1 now. CR1.
Do up to 1. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Potent forms. That should. Oh yeah, baby. So on your sheet, underneath skills, there's various actions you can do.
Mm-hmm.
There's wild shape. It says beast form, draw power, potent forms. If you click use next to potent forms, you should be able to filter at the top by CR and see that you can turn into a bear, brown bear, dire wolf, giant eagle, giant poison frog.
Oh my god, there is a whole. There's a
hyena,
massive
giant octopus,
list.
giant spider, giant toad, giant vulture, hippocampus, giant hyena, lion, giant octopus, giant spider, tiger, giant vulture, dire wolf.
So some of these are probably not going to be a good idea. Like, I don't know if I want to turn into a hippocampus
Certainly
on
not.
land, but the option is there. Dire wolf and brown bear. Also, I don't know what the difference is between bear brown and brown bear.
Why some of these are from
blue.
one book and one is from a different book.
Giant poison frog could be fun, though.
I'd also like to point out that apparently, from part of my Reaper Pack spells, I get shield, so that's fun, which is a +5 bonus to my AC.
A velociraptor is lower on the CR list than a fucking bear.
Also, Colin, it's important to note that this game has solved the crisis of every D&D druid. In addition, you now speak any language you know while in beast form.
Holy dicks, I'm a talking...
Even if your chosen form would not typically allow you to do so.
So I can
still can't cast spells.
That's fine.
Can't talk.
So I can, as a giant wasp, I can speak to Ben.
Yes.
What's up, fuckers?
All right.
Amazing.
That's so good. I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it, but I love it.
Our adventurers have had a nice little glow up here.
Oh, we took a long rest too, I believe.
You did. You should have all your spell slots, all your hit points, all your stuff back.
Oh.
Do long rest. Good button.
Do long rest.
Do the long rest.
Oh, but it resets my augments, so I have to reactivate my augments.
Thankfully, you got time.
Oh, I just have to check the boxes. Yeah, for some reason, Austin, the rules appear to allow me to turn it into a heavy crossbow. The system, the mechanism is not letting me turn it into a heavy crossbow. It's only letting me do melee weapons.
Interesting.
And I'm not seeing, unless there's an errata that I missed. But
There might be an erotica that you missed.
We'll
Heyo.
go with it for now and figure it out later.
Hey, the numbers are right on your character sheet. Doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, no,
You know?
we're good.
So yeah, now because we're hit level 3, we now have 2 characters who have +6 to hit and +4 to damage for their weapons. And now, if you want to, Colin, you can transform into a power beast and join Jordan on the front lines.
I know, I literally might turn into a bear, depending on what happens.
So your
That's
party
just
has
a bear. An owl bear.
Thanks for
Elders
watching.
are CR3, so you don't get those
Okay.
for a while.
Yeah. Brown
So your
bear.
crew, for the entire time, has been asked by Kaylana to find her little robot pal, Wingnut, and has sent you here to find it. But you've also come here with your own purposes and your own sort of feelings about what it is you seek in this world. Some of you seek to fight monsters and make your name and make your claim. Some of you seek to find knowledge and new and exciting twists and turns. Some of you have a bad rap with demons. And we'll see how much of those we get to explore in our journey, at least for the rest of tonight. You have been asked to find out what is going on here in town. You did a very good job of clearing out the homes in the village. For the most part, it was easy until you got the most unlucky roll possible and found a home with 4 Sporeborn in it. But your druid had entangles, so it didn't fucking matter at all. Literally the most boring encounter possible.
No, I don't know.
That was
I
a
think
good
we sweat
one.
a little bit.
But you made through it. You also made friends with the town druid, who is the one who runs the town. Kind of made friends. You made sort of peace with that. You
Definitely
discovered that
did
there was
make enemies.
Yes. You discovered that there was a demonic cult at work in the town, and cleared out 2 of the cultists who were at work. You also discovered that there is a Myconid colony that lives in the mountains. They used to have good trading relations with, but for now, they haven't heard from them in a while. You have been asked by the shopkeeper to check in on those people in the mountains, and since you haven't found Wingnut yet, it's not a bad place to start. You've had a good night's rest. You have all recovered your hit points and the like. Well, actually,
Except me.
good. Yeah. One of you is unable to recover hit points at
Oh,
the
right.
moment
They're blighted.
because of your current predicament. Jordan, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm trying to remember. Is it just click my con, or what do I click here? Is it just?
Yeah, it should be just con.
I think that's
It'll
just
say
a,
whether it's a check or a saving throw when you do it.
Ooh,
I think that one was just a
is-
check,
Oh, no.
though.
The below it, if it's a saving throw, it's the line below it that says saving throws.
So click that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Still not better.
Better by 1.
Pretty certain that's a fail. I'm gonna scroll back up through our chat so I can find where I posted this. God, we're such good friends. There's so much in here.
Could I argue
There we go.
for advantage because we know a little about the ailment? And
Sure,
we're
he's
helping
already rolled
him?
twice though.
Well, the first time
Yeah, he
wasn't a
has rolled
save. The
twice.
second one was
I
the first
do
one was a
wanna
check.
say-
It's the same
Colin,
stat.
You did have the ability, I'm pretty certain, to take the spell Lesser Restoration.
I looked.
You did? It's not there?
Yeah, unless I missed it.
Amazing.
Lesser
I thought
restoration is
Colin
not
was going to get
second.
lesser restoration and was going to just solve all of everyone's problems.
No, it
I
goes.
did roll a 15 earlier though when it first happened.
It goes from heat metal
Ooh,
to
what was that?
moonbeam to pass without a trace.
No,
So no
but that was last
lesser.
set.
Wait, let me check something.
Interesting.
Let me check something.
I only get abjuration or evocation.
No,
I
it's not
don't
in my
think-
It's not in my rituals either.
Interesting.
What type is it? Hold on, I'm just gonna open the book. Now I need to figure who sells this book. Can I get a physical copy somewhere?
You probably can. Kobold Press are the people who make
Okay.
this stuff.
They're pretty great.
Probably gonna have to.
I think they're based out of Ohio,
let's
if I'm remembering
look
correctly.
up lesser
If that's the
restoration.
case, then I definitely want to just go get it.
Lesser restoration, second
Oh, it's
circle, abjuration, classes, bard, cleric, druid, paladin, ranger.
It's not on my list
What-
though.
That's
What type is it?
fucked up. Abjuration.
It is. Oh, is it abjuration?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Oh wait, it's a second circle though.
It is a second.
Here, let
circle.
me send a picture of my.
Right.
No,
I only have
I'm
first
looking at
circles.
your screen.
Yeah, like it should be
Interesting.
there if it's a second circle.
If you want it, if we unclick character options only, we can add lesser restoration.
Oh, so that's weird that it wouldn't
I
be
don't
part
know
of
why
mine.
it didn't put it in there. That feels like it's probably because it's a relatively new system. And it's
What
gonna have
class are
some
you again?
bugs.
Druid.
He's a druid.
Which uses divine spells.
Actually, he uses
Actually,
primal.
Okay.
Spells, I think, is what Colin technically uses.
Primordial.
Yes, primordial.
I do have, also as a side note, I do have physical fortitude. Once per turn, when you fail a strength or con save, you can expend one of your hit dice to reroll the save. You must take the new result. As a side
Yeah.
note.
There we go. Okay. I clicked it. I have lesser restoration now.
Okay.
As a side note, does this status count as poisoned?
It's a disease, actually.
Okay.
It's okay though, you're cured. I'm gonna cast Lester's restoration on you.
Okay, awesome. You burn one of your
I
second
was
level spell
curious to
slots.
understand because I have
Yeah.
when you start your turn, blinded, deafened, restrained, or poisoned, you gain 1 luck.
Not
So in the
poison.
book, it's called just restoration. It's not called lesser restoration.
I also, for reference, have advantage on checks and saves to avoid being knocked prone, pulled
It is-
over, or pushed.
Colin, it is there under restoration.
Did I just miss it?
Well, we were looking for lesser restoration. It's under protection.
Oh,
from
it
poison.
is.
Restoration.
Huh.
Okay, dude.
Why were
So-
we looking for lesser restoration then?
Because we've got that D&D brain.
So what was that you were saying there, Jordan?
Oh,
Well, I cast
Swap that out for you. There you go.
not that it matters, but as a side note, I have advantage on checks and saves to avoid being knocked prone, pulled, or pushed.
Your feet
Excellent.
are connected to the earth. Got it.
I grasp
Awesome.
the feet with the earth with my toes. The whole
Well,
earth.
So what that means is, oh no. So Jordan didn't get any hit points back, which is fine. He was only 3 short of his maximum. And it means that he gains 2 levels of exhaustion.
But restoration
Hooray.
should fix that, right? The exhaustion?
It can end
Restoration.
1 disease or 1 condition, but not exhaustion.
So let me cast actual restoration. I took the slot away that I spent
Yeah.
and restored it.
It says the same thing, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah. So add condition. Pick condition. Exhaustion. Select.
So I wonder
Oh,
what's better
man.
then.
So, Mr. Draven. You have 2 levels of exhaustion. Or at least you should.
No, I have 4 now.
Oops.
There we go.
Well, that ain't good.
Yes, you have 2
Guys,
levels
I'm
of
really
exhaustion.
tired.
4
So
levels, he said.
2 levels of exhaustion means you have disadvantage on all of your ability checks, and your speed is halved. So you run a lot slower, and you have disadvantage on all of your ability checks, but not attack rolls. That is 3rd level of exhaustion.
That's really
So-
not great.
It's not, but
Hey,
The
I
town-
actually might have a
Short rest?
solution for this.
tell me about it. The town has 2 days worth of supplies left, so you are slightly on a timer.
I think I know what you're thinking, Ben.
Benjamin,
What
what
do
is
you-
your
What do you think I'm thinking?
solution?
Are you gonna cast that ability that gives you move speed on Jordan?
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest that I take a short rest, which allows me to reduce my exhaustion level by 1.
Does it?
Mhm.
I thought exhaustion could only be long rested away.
Negative, Ghost Raider. Not if you have nomadic heritage.
Oh!
Oh shit, dude! Really?
Oh, heritage!
Hell yeah, brother. In
Let me
addition,
see.
when you complete a short rest, you can reduce your exhaustion level by 1. Once used, you cannot reduce your exhaustion level in this way again until you complete a long rest.
Holy
shit, that's busted. But that gets you your move speed back.
Oh, okay. Then you don't.
That's
Well, actually, I still might.
yeah. Don't
do
you
you
want
have,
to
like, a
give it to
belt or
him
s-
anyway?
I think I still want to give it to him anyway. Do you have a belt or anything you wear? Because I know you don't wear armor.
I don't have anything that I wear other than pants, basically. Because I
All right.
am the Armstrong. And I wander
they're now-
around circles, apparently. I don't know.
They're now pants of moving.
Amazing.
So you can. How fast is his movement speed now? Like 60?
It just increases it by +5.
Oh, okay, so 35 probably.
That's not bad. Let's bump. Where is your movement speed?
What if he
Movement
rides a
speed.
brown bear into battle?
So I had an
Hmm.
armor that I could change the attributes of, and that's how I
Yeah.
did it to myself. But
Okay.
so I augment his gear, and I gotta check off. No, I don't, because I'm switching from one augment.
What
to
is the
another.
attribute name?
It is called propulsive, but the attribute is Oh, I just got rid of it. Give me a minute. Edit
Speed
under
adjustment?
special abilities. You choose.
Yep, speed adjustment plus 5 feet.
Yep, speed adjustment.
There you go. I've put it on your leather armor, even though you don't wear it.
You have to wear it, or else you're not going to get the perk. So, make like a
Okay.
belt or gloves or something. I don't know.
A
Yep.
tunic.
Well, that's for-
Tunic.
Good game.
How do I
Um,
host this? I started playing it because I got it for free on PS Plus.
It's so good. Like I love the concept that the walkthrough builds itself as you go.
Awesome. So I have made Jordan's backpack give him plus 5 speed.
That actually works.
Backpack of mobility. Zoom.
I attached tiny little hair dryers that blow away from him, so he moves a little bit faster.
Makes his backpack a lighter load so he can run better.
Exactly.
Perfect. Love this for us. Well, that rips ass, Jordan, that you can just do a short rest to get
So I guess
back.
I'll just like take a nap around the town in the morning, just kind of sit down, drink some coffee for the whole morning while they go and do stuff and be useful.
I mean,
It's literally an
can-
hour. That's enough time to shit, shower, and shave. And
You
then
can
you're
walk
good.
and travel during a short rest. You just can't do anything strenuous.
It's fine. You take a slow morning. You just sort of watch as Calith is like sweating bullets, suffering from this disease. And Mossy Stones goes, "Ooh, no, restoration." Gets rid of the disease. And Calith just sort of is doing his calisthenics, having a cup of coffee.
the calisthenics.
Yes, calisthenics.
Ah.
We'll get Jordan to do a live video for us next time on how to do those.
Thanks, Jay.
It's good.
And there you have it. Only one
Alright.
level of exhaustion, so it means it's harder for you to intimidate or notice shit. But like, it's fine, probably.
Turns out I'm really good at that, anyways. Can I have my hit points back now?
You're only down 3, so if you want,
but he did restore me, didn't he?
Yes.
you
Roll a
restored
die.
your condition. You did not
Ah,
restore your
gotcha.
hit points.
Gotcha.
You
You-
can burn one of your hit dice on a short rest, but it's 1d8 plus 3, which feels like overkill. So you might want to wait till you've had another
Yeah.
fight and you need to restore a few more hit
Yeah, that's
points.
fine.
And I may
Fine.
slap a cure on you in combat. You never know.
I
So-
also have, methods of healing myself in combat anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, we know that now.
Yep. So
Straight to jail.
do you make, because it's what I have prepared, the party makes their way towards the mountain.
Yes, we head towards the trapped cavern.
I hop on the railroad tracks.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Interesting.
Yes, we can.
Well, that's really funny because that's not where it is. That's very funny. Yeah, so you come across an entrance into the mountain. A rough-hewn archway bores into the mountain. Coughed up from the depths of the hole come the light of distant torches and the smell of dying things,
Blech.
and the cries of folks perhaps already dead. Rusted blood cakes the rocks all around you. Outside on the entryway, you see a script in crimson lettering on a wooden sign. Give me an intelligence check.
I'd also like to activate my Eldritch Sight while staring at the crimson weird glowing sign, because this seems like a good time to do that.
Oh, that's my
Sure.
favorite ability. I love that. I love that for you.
Ah, no.
Give yourself a luck point, Colin. You failed.
Am I possessed now?
No, you just didn't understand that this is in fact gnomish. That's all there is to it.
Hold on. No, I don't have it. I have the other G. I have goblin.
Inside the cavern mouth, there are torches scattered about. In fact, more specifically, there are 10 torches scattered about.
Tentacles.
Do you guys have dark vision or anything like that?
I have
I
up to 60
believe-
feet.
I believe I do as well.
Unless someone is a human,
As an
I
elf,
feel like...
I believe the answer to that question is yes.
Ben's might be
I'm
the
gonna-
one that's least. I'm
Dim
not
light.
sure.
As if they were bright light.
So you don't have dark vision, but you do have the ability to see through dim light,
Yes.
which is very helpful for you.
I'm gonna jog my.
Wait,
memory
Jordan
here. I
does?
know I wr-
Doesn't have dark
I do.
vision?
Yep.
It doesn't. He has dim
Oh,
light
yeah, I'm
vision.
not an elf. I was like, wait, I have it. Yeah, I have 60 feet of dark.
I also have 60 feet of dark.
I was
Excellent.
mistaken. I thought Ben would be the one who didn't.
So, Jordan, it just means that if you're in a place of actual darkness, you will have issues seeing. Although, to be fair, you're already struggling because of exhaustion, so it's not that big of a deal. Inside, do you guys take the torches or you just leave them? Doesn't matter to
I wish-
me. Just
I wish to inspect the torches.
Yeah.
sure.
Too
Give me
perfectly
a
placed.
roll.
What role would you like?
In the front of a mine? Sure, that's too perfectly placed.
Well, and that there's 10
Um,
of them.
What
the-
role do you want to do? Investigation.
Alright.
These are perfectly mundane torches. They were put here by the entrance, probably for inhabitants inside.
Being that I can apparently not see well in the dark, I will pick up one of said torches
Okay.
in my offhand.
I will also grab one.
So you should be able to put that in your stuff. Under equipment, you should be able to hit add and give yourself torches.
Oh wait, actually, I think we have some in our Dungeoneers packs already. We do
Yes, but
indeed.
steal everything that's not nailed down, Ben. Come on now.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna eat it.
That's
Gonna eat.
really hard to do.
No, I'm gonna
I
eat
know
the
it's-
fire and store it under my tongue for later.
Sure. You're going to light
Yeah.
a torch, eat the fire.
Well,
from
it's
it.
already lit. That's the thing. You said it was already lit, right?
No, just the
they're not.
torches
Okay.
they're scattered about.
I'm sorry. I thought they were lit torches. That was why I thought it was strange.
No, there are lit
okay.
torches further in, but these torches
God,
are just scattered
I was
about.
also confused. I thought these were already lit. So now
So I will do one further in, but we'll go ahead and just it's
Alright.
out in the open.
I
I will
will-
do that.
Not and Caliph will take a second to light their torches.
Okay. So, you also see, I will say, you rolled pretty well. You also notice that a little bit inside, there is a mushroom blooming corpse of a human woman and a rat that appears to be tearing at it.
I believe we should put that rat out of its misery before it turns and infects others in the area.
I wish to shoot it.
All right, roll, dog. Let's see. Can you hit a rat?
That probably
I'm going to say 21 probably hits a rat.
rat just explodes.
Almost max damage.
If a rat has more than 12 hit points, it doesn't. No.
That's a
You-
dire rat at that point.
Explode this rat. Just. Little rat guts all over the mushroom bloated corpse.
Does the corpse move? That was the real intent of this.
The corpse does not move.
Does this look like the mushrooms that we saw earlier growing out of people?
They certainly do.
Mm.
I light it on fire.
I'm gonna make a fun little point. Bing. There you go.
More
And you
map.
see into the map.
Looks like a
Go ahead and
Don't
move your
say it.
characters. Here, let
I
me
was
give you a
thinking
little-
it, Ben.
that's a
Does that help?
A little bit. Could also just be worse.
it's much worse.
I light the corpse on fire.
Excellent.
I proceed to watch him move, light the corpse on fire, and move upwind.
So further into the tunnel.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't want to inhale.
I do not. I just do not desire to breathe in fumes from something that we have identified with spores.
That he also was infected once with.
Yeah, not a pleasant experience for you.
No, not
So-
on my list either, but also I don't want it standing up after us.
So, my friends, you come to an intersection.
I see 3 paths, and we have 3 people. We should totally split the party. What could possibly go wrong?
You know what? He has a
That was
point.
literally about to be the words out of my mouth.
He has a
Okay.
very valid point.
Move your token. Which hallway do you take?
Dibs.
I would like to suggest to my friends, let's peek inside, but not go too far. Stay within eyesight of each other so that we can help. And see if we can see anything interesting and report back.
Okay, which one do you
I'll
want?
take this side over here, and I'll go to about here.
Say
What do I
Alright.
see? Do I see anything with my special elf eyes?
Okay. So, who wants to go first? Jordan?
Yeah, I think
I don't
Jordan is really
You.
ready.
I'm not ready for
Find
shit.
A little ball sack shaped room.
Amazing.
This guy knows what's up. That is a scrotum.
Do I need to roll perception?
You don't need to just yet. Actually, yeah, perception or investigation.
I'll roll. I have advantage on visual perception, so I will.
You
go ahead
have
and
disadvantage
re-roll.
because you have
So I have neither. I don't know.
you have disadvantage because you have neither. So your first roll was correct. 3 + 1 4.
Yep.
You are looking in this room, and you see that it is a cobbled cavern, and there is a log dangling from the ceiling by a pair of ropes. You see that the log writhes with humanoid corpses pinned to it by spears in varying states of decay.
I experience a large amount of concern and turn around and walk back over here and go, "Hey guys, room's haunted."
Okay, not sure. Let's move to you since you're still here.
Yep.
You find a little path that goes down.
Is that water I see at the end?
south.
Also, it's a dead end.
That's a good question. You see a pale, sickly blue light emanating from a chamber below. Would you like to go closer to take a look?
Not at this time.
You also see that the pathway on the left there is, in fact, caved in and blocked off.
Got the sonar pulse going on.
Yep. All right, Colin.
Ah.
You
Ah.
see a room with rocks in it. What's in this room? He said curiously.
Yes, what is?
Bound in a net, hanging from the ceiling, a man in rags writhes and cries out for help with a ragged voice. Below him, you see humanoid figures blossoming with mushrooms, circling about a pile of rocky debris.
Have they seen me yet?
Did you try to roll stealth?
I did not.
I will say this. Because you are in the entryway, and there is a screaming man underneath them, he is distracting them.
Okay. I mean, I really should just like step back and signal to the others to like come closer. Everyone, come here. Gather round. There are mushroom men in that room.
Are we async right now or desync? Or are we resynced yet at this point?
You've come back together.
Okay, I was assuming that Ben still needed to finish looking in his room.
Ben saw an eerie blue light from the end of the hall and said, "Fuck that."
Ah, fair enough. All right, I didn't realize he said "fuck that" at the end of that. I thought he just seen it and hadn't decided to come back yet.
Yeah. No, he basically like took a few steps down the hall and went, "Nah, no.
No, not doing that.
Let's take a moment to step back for this." So what would you like to do?
They are also holding a man hostage.
Are they holding a man hostage, or do we think it's just a cultist who maybe found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time?
You hear
I
a
guess there's only
voice.
one way to find out.
Not sure.
I think either way we go in.
You hear the voice go, "Help me!
Oh no, now I'm
Oh,
100%
God.
sure.
I pissed myself. Oh, someone save me! I've been here for hours."
I think he might be pissing himself.
I guess.
Activate your
Warriors
propulsion.
I want to
All right.
see if I can like get over here to the edge of the door
Okay.
so that I'm standing in front of my motley crew behind me who seem to like to use me as a human meat shield.
Can I cast a spell as a surprise?
And can I attempt? I'd like to attempt to Eldritch Blast them from the doorway.
Sure. I'll say you guys get a drop
Sneakily.
on them. Just because you have not gone anywhere near them and they are pretty obviously engaged in something. So go for it. Also, I need you to give me an initiative roll.
I'm gonna use
rolled
Entangle.
poorly.
Awesome.
It's
So
a
what do we
good
roll?
move.
But I'm gonna try and sneaky in a sneak hit here first.
All right, go for
Whoa.
it.
All right.
Colin, what's the save they need to make again? Strength?
Yep, strength DC 15.
Are you gonna open that on Colin?
We're getting a surprise round, so each of us can make an attack
okay.
beforehand,
Gotcha.
and then we're gonna start going through initiative orders. How that'll work.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I wasn't
At
sure.
least how that usually works. If Austin wants to go that way, then
Colin, what's your DC? 15?
yes.
Only one of them makes it.
I'm
That's
90.
tradition.
I was gonna say I'm 99% sure that every time I've cast this, only one makes it.
That
And
is tradition.
I
so
almost feel like it's because Austin doesn't want to not do anything.
No, man.
I wouldn't blame you.
If you get all of them, that means I have so little to do. But he did roll a 19, so.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
make
actually
sense.
not gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna open with this time because I can.
Yeah.
Lighting them on fire.
And because I have spell slots to burn, and there are 3 of them, I'm gonna curse all 3 of them.
You can hit him with Bane.
I'm gonna hit him with a bane.
Excellent. All
He
right,
was born
sick.
in shadows, molded by them.
Huh.
It is
Sure.
concentration.
It is. So if
Keep
you
that
get
in mind.
hit, there's a chance that you will lose it.
But on the plus
Wow.
side,
They
2 of them
rolled
are
really
captured. 2 of them are
bad.
held. Ooh,
Yeah.
that one in the back looks doubly dangerous for some reason.
I'm curious.
Cursed target makes an attack roll save before the spell ends. It must roll a d4 and subtract. Okay.
Why? Huh. Colin, your spell save DC is 1 higher than Jordan's, but you have the same modifier. Weird. There might be a little thing hidden in there somewhere. It might be a mistake. Doesn't matter to me.
That is interesting.
Oh, there it is. When you cast Conjuration spell, the spell save and spell attack are boosted.
Oh, because of my
And
School
it's a
of
Conjuration
Magic.
spell. Yep, because your School of Magic bonus.
Yep.
It's fucking paying off. Yeah, so funny enough, the same guy makes the save. He rolled 17 minus 3 for 14, which means he makes it. I'm gonna make a custom condition called Bane.
It does cost me a drop of blood, apparently.
That's fun.
Slide your hand along your massive sword and just
Exactly.
curse. I curse you.
Along his massive sword, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
When
just
cursed target makes an attack roll or save before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or save.
Which is actually
Amazing.
really helpful because the ones that are trapped right now will be making saves
it's gonna
to
be
break free of
even more
entangle.
impossible for them to get out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Virtual
So,
high five.
The first person to go, I'm gonna take away his turn because it's the guy in the fucking net, Dustin.
Damn it, Dustin.
He goes, ah! Oh, there's vines and I'm scared now. Bane has gone off. Ben, did you want to shoot anyone?
Yeah. My spell. I didn't realize Thunder Wave is now a close range spell instead of a wave.
Always been at close range.
Yeah, it's always
What am I
surrounding
thinking
you.
of then?
I don't know.
Thunder step?
Thunder
Shatter?
Clap? Shatter. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
Shatter's higher level.
Sure, we'll take a shot. The one that doesn't appear to be encumbered.
Okay.
Probably
Or cursed,
not.
apparently.
That's not going to cut it.
No.
Doesn't cut
Would
the
you
mustard.
like to make
Do I get a
use
luck-
of your second level act? Yes, you definitely get a luck point for that. Would you like to make use of your second level action finally? And use a bonus action for a weapon property?
Oh, I can do that now.
What does that
Yeah, let's,
mean?
So every
Pinning
weapon
shot.
comes... Most every weapon,
Oh.
not all of them, come with secondary effects.
Right.
Ben at second level gets the ability to activate the weapon effect as a bonus action.
Ooh.
So, pinning shot means that When you make an
I choose
attack,
to shoot
you can-
part of a large or smaller creature's clothing and pin the clothing to the ground or nearby object or structure. In this case, I'm just trying to like, oh, the target must be wearing clothing such as boots or cloak.
I mean, they look
They've
like
got
they're wearing
pants.
pants.
They
Okay.
got pants. That's fine. So he needs to
Um,
make a dex save.
strength or dex, target's choice.
Target's choice. Well, then
Yep.
that's a strength save for me.
And I think it's a
Minus a
DC
D4.
13.
Doesn't matter. He's rerolled a 4.
Roll that
Well, it's the
minus.
guy- It's the guy who's not baned.
Yes,
Not
the not
restrained,
cursed
not
one.
baned, but now he's pinned.
Amazing.
Which
The
means
target must make
he
only
is-
one check to free itself using the highest DC character. Is just on a hit, the target can't move from its current space.
Awesome.
A creature, including the target, can take its action to rip the cloth, pull out the arrow or bolt, unclasp or wriggle out of the clothing, etc.
So on his turn, he can use
Oh,
an
no.
action.
On
To-
hit.
Mhm.
Oh, this is a separate attack roll.
Okay,
If I
roll
hit
an
them,
attack
they're
roll.
pinned. Period.
Give me an attack roll. So the strength save is him trying to get out of it.
Yes.
Okay, so he's failed his first strength save. When he gets to his turn, he's just fucked. If you hit him.
All right, I rolled a 10.
Are you happy
Does
with
that-
that number? You have luck
Actually,
points.
I do have luck. Is it 3 to reroll?
It is 3 to reroll, or you can spend 1 to 1 to increase it.
I love the way you say that. Are you happy with that roll?
No, because I have to get used to the luck. I will use 3 to reroll.
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
What the hell?
Not great.
I thought I could do better than a 4.
Did that go from a 2 to a 4?
It went from a
No,
4
it went
to a
from
2.
a 4 to a 2. I just hit the advantage button because it was easier.
Hmm.
Okay. The bolt just kind of bounces around.
Well, you get 1 point back.
It hits Dustin.
So you've
Okay,
earned yourself 2 points of luck this round.
That's almost
Hey, it's
enough
a
to
start.
buy a reroll.
Mossy Stones, it is your turn, mister.
I am going to go with the tried and true method of not poison spray, because that requires me to be a lot closer, and I'm not about
Yes,
that
it
lifestyle.
Do you want to prepare a reaction?
Yeah, I will prepare myself to cast poison spray should that one.
Should any get close to you?
Yeah, no, yeah. Any of them get
Okay.
close within 10 feet, which is right by
That's-
Caliph. I will poison spray.
That's fine. Okay. That's
Protect
gonna
me,
be-
Squire.
I don't know if you noticed, but one of these guys is a little more.
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
It's a little more than the other ones.
He's a little more.
He is, however, restrained by your nonsense. So he's going to roll a strength check to break out of it.
Love my nonsense.
I love your nonsense.
He's baned, though.
He is baned, and I have bad news for you. Even with the bane, he rolls 15 exactly.
You whore. Not you, him.
Sure. So he is no longer restrained, but that was his turn. It's gonna
Did
be-
he roll a d4 and subtract that number?
It did, in fact. He rolled 15 plus 3 minus 3, 15.
Damn it.
Galeth. What you up to,
Oh.
dog?
I guess I'll stand here in the way. And I'll go ahead and yeet an Eldritch Blast.
Go.
Whoops,
Whomst are you blasting?
The Eldritch.
the one without the status condition.
Okay. So this guy in front, go ahead and give yourself a luck point. Wait, why did you roll a d20 and not your...
I don't know, isn't that what I'm supposed to roll?
Hey,
you
okay,
are,
Keith.
but if you get a plus...
Oh, did I roll? Oh, because I didn't roll the thing right.
That's fine. 12 to hit does hit. So you roll a d10 of force damage.
Where's the button that I'm supposed to roll though for this?
So
Because I don't
roll
on
remember.
your
yourself.
character sheet.
Oh, right. You just click Eldritch Blast on there, right? This one,
Yes.
like this. Oh no, not like that. Apparently.
Click the +6 button.
There you go. Or I can just click the cast button.
Oof.
There you go.
Apparently, like that.
So
Gotcha. And
roll
then you
that
roll
D-
the 1d10.
Yep, which you can click right there.
Oh,
Ooh, max damage.
Eh.
Boy.
I need to interrupt real quick. Colin,
Yeah.
how did you get the chat into its own column?
I don't know. It is
'Cause I'm
just
looking at that
like
going-
this.
I'm looking at it going, wow, that's so much easier to read than what I'm doing.
I don't know. It's just like this. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Oh,
it
okay.
does
Welcome to the
that if
fun.
I maximize and wide out the screen for me, Ben.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I made
It
the
has to
screen
do with the
wider,
width
it was
of the screen. Yeah, it's a width of a screen problem.
okay.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Sick.
I thought I did
yeah,
something wrong.
Good D10 of damage there. That's gonna make it not sure. Not sure.
I'm
you gonna
not
do, champ?
sure. I'm gonna have to get a little closer so I can. Well, let me make my screen bigger so I get the. Yeah, I can almost see. I will try that game again.
I
Sure. What are you
will
trying to shoot?
remember you.
6.
Are you trying to shoot 6? Okay. That is a hit for sure. Go ahead and roll your damage. Not your best damage, not your worst damage.
And then the pinning shot to go with it.
Okay.
So I can do that as a
Roll the
bonus
pin.
action.
Pinzoni.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Sorry.
That is
Yeah,
damage.
that one.
In fact.
15
That is a
to
hit.
pin.
You pin the guy in front.
Yep, he is pinned, period. On his next turn, he may attempt a DC 15 strength or dex to get out.
It is very interesting that they have pinned, but they don't have it as like a condition that you can add. I'll just make prone the condition for him. Okay. Wicked. It is his turn. And I already rolled for him to try and get out of it, and he did not. So he just sort of like flails his arms at you sadly. This guy is restrained and has Bane, so he's going to try to break out. An 11 is not going to cut it, so he's just sitting there flailing around full of the eternal sadness.
Seems about
Brings it
right.
back up to Dustin. Dustin goes, he's like in a net. He's actually turned away from you. He goes, oh, is someone there? Please, help me. I've been trapped in this net for I don't know how long. We're in a cave and it's dark and I'm sad. I may have soiled my trousers. Please rescue me.
I don't think there's a maybe there. I'm pretty sure he did.
Mossy Stones, it's your turn. You are rocking combat control in this. Your druid role for combat control here is just, you're absolutely killing it.
So to add to the shenanigans, am going to cast my new 2nd level spell, which will be my last 2nd level spell until another long rest. But oh no, you know what? I think I'll hold on to it. Maybe. I am gonna move into the room over here and just poison spray on this guy while he's restrained. Well, I'm highlighting it with my mouse, like you can tell. That one while he's still restrained. So
awesome. Go ahead and roll.
Con save, please.
And you are a bold man walking up there.
I'm not squishy. Like just because I'm a caster, I'm not technically a squishy caster.
That is a fail. I don't know why I rolled damage for you. I shouldn't have done that.
10 points.
What? No. Why is it doing that? Stop. This guy takes... There we go. Damage. Ow!
Thanks, babe.
Take damage? Yes, he did. Okay. Okay, good. I was like, what is happening?
You're gonna take that damage and you're gonna like it. I mean, technically they don't have emotions, probably, but I like it.
Awesome. So you run in alone without any of your friends,
Yep.
and you poison spray this guy in the face.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It is the Bloat Blossom's turn.
Is that... Yeah, it's number 3.
He is gonna just sort of gently saunter over to you.
Oh, right. He was,
And make an multi-attack. Ooh. Or I could do that.
I don't like it when the DM says that.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks fun.
I just learned to
I
live
don't like
with
it.
it. It's an intimidation technique. 9 times out of 10, it means that they don't really have a plan and they're just messing with you. But it's also
Well,
Austin.
So here's the thing. I can either do the classic melee multi-attack, bite, slam you, or this thing has a fun little ranged attack.
Well, you walked right up to me, so...
I did, so I probably won't use Toxic Nodule just yet.
Unless you want to shoot the others.
You're right. I can get you with Apocalyptic Fungus if I hit you twice. So bite.
I almost feel like we're playing against a Magic the Gathering
Slam.
deck that's like this big green deck.
So, you still are baned, I believe, right?
Yes, and what is your armor class?
So, it's 11.
So I rolled a 21 and a 15.
Neat.
So, Colin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can do that.
And oh no,
14?
14 makes it. You're good.
Okay.
You are not infected by your disease. Oh my god, I'm so glad I leveled you up. So 11 points of damage on the bite.
Okay.
And
oh, you're already
14
subtracting
points of
my hit
damage on the
points.
slam.
What? Wait, hold on. 11 and 14?
25 points of damage total.
I have 33 hit points that are fully recovered. When did that number does not match up?
It certainly doesn't.
I was gonna
let's
say,
try-
that's bullshit.
Let's try that again. So 11 and
So you tell me I'm
14.
dead. I'm the only one who knows when I'm dead.
Hey, you're the one who didn't put your hit points back properly.
Yes, I did. I long rested. On my
I wonder
screen,
if
they
it's
were
making
33.
You didn't recover hit points when you did it?
Yeah.
I wonder if the token was rocking old hit points or something like that. But yeah, 25 points of damage, which leaves you with a whopping 8 hit points.
That's fine.
Awesome. Does he have any bonus actions? He does, but it's irrelevant. Cool.
I may have
Dallas.
miscalculated.
Man, am I bad at math.
Also, Entangle is concentration, so give me 2 Constitution saving throws, DC 10.
Yeah, that's not why I miscalculated. The other one can move. That's a 7, so it doesn't matter.
Give yourself a luck point. Unless you want to spend 3 luck points.
I only have 2.
Well, now you have 3.
No, I got my second one just now.
Oh, bummer. That's even worse.
Only on that.
Calith, it's your turn, my guy.
We'll go ahead and continue to stand here protecting the tiny kobold, shaking my head at the silly druid.
You don't want to rush in, activate your mantle, and start swinging with your greatsword?
Not
Go
yet.
save him.
Not yet. Because I need to read something first.
Okay.
Just for now.
I solved my problem.
You
I
did?
opened up Shard Tabletop in another Chrome window, and so now I just have one that's just the map on one side and one that's just the character sheet and chat on the other. Solved.
Okay, I can't use that then. For that. That's
that
fine.
camera up there's the best one. For color.
Aw, it's so cute.
Oh, it's taco salad. Fine.
Yeah. Wifey Blade is staying with friends in Grand Rapids, so she doesn't have to drive back.
Oh, you guys got a
The
lot of
snow
bad
in the
weather
morning.
tonight?
Well,
yeah, they
she
do.
works
I
in
saw that
GR,
on
which is
news.
right on the lake, which is getting some gnarly snow.
I will.
Fun.
I'm trying to figure out.
Ice
So I'm
sheets
trying to figure out
are
like the
good.
toggle effect. Does that count as my action? It doesn't say.
Does what count as your action?
My Reaper's Mantle.
No,
So
that
your
shouldn't
Reaper's
count.
Mantle,
It's
it
bonus.
says specifically, is a bonus action. So
Okay,
if you
cool.
click on the Reaper's Mantle that's underlined,
Yep.
it pulls
I was
up
trying to read
thing, and it's in the
as a
first
bonus
sentence.
action. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the end of that. I skipped the second part of it.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna walk in, I guess.
You gonna go for the weakened one?
No,
over
because I'm not
here?
foolish enough to walk right past the big scary dude here in the front.
Are you sure about
doesn't-
that?
It just doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity until you leave his threatened space. So if you were here, you're in his threatened space.
Gotcha. So what if I just go straight to here?
That's fine.
That way I'm kind of between both, so I can hit both of them if I want to.
Yep.
Seems reasonable, right?
Sure.
I'll do that, and then I will call my great sword to hand and attempt to cut down this
Are you
fool.
activating your mantle? This is an important question.
I will activate my mantle. Yes.
Okay.
You have already clicked the checkbox for me. Fantastic.
I was curious to see what it would do. Well, let's find out. Bonus action, Reaper's Mantle. Okay, cool.
And now I just need to find my sword.
It's in your
so
hand.
just scroll down to Great Sword.
Great sword. There it is.
What is the definition of an ability check?
Roll.
I
That's
think
weird. I don't understand what just happened there.
like
I
an
tried to click a
Arcana,
button.
then.
That's not what I want. Why can't I just hit the dice button there? Yep. Why does it send me to chat? I don't want to be sent to chat. I just want to roll the button for it.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
You want this?
No. Could you slice me some bread? Put some butter on it?
Can you say please?
Please.
Red for filth, Austin.
Oh, yeah. You know me, I'm a bread boy.
Have
If you just
another
click
roll,
Okay.
bread boy.
I'll just roll a d20, I guess.
If you hit the +6 next to Great Sword, that should do it. Okay,
Wait. Hang on. What do you mean? Where the d6 next to the greatsword? Where?
So, in your list of character stuff,
Yep.
there's skills, there's the luck, Pact of the Blade stuff.
Yep.
Then under that is weapons, armors, and tools. And in that
No.
list is your great sword.
Nope, there's not.
Really?
I got my size, my speed, my luck. Then I got some stats, right? And then I got my saving
Keep going.
throws, and then skills, and then that, and then if I scroll down, okay, hang on.
There's like
Alright,
there should be a whole
nope,
tab
if I
for
click
weapons,
that
armor.
doesn't seem to work. Do I hit that? I hit that. All right, cool. That's the button to hit.
We
Yeah,
did
you
it!
rolled the exact same number.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, go ahead and click that 2d6 plus 4.
We
Let's
got
see if
him.
it auto adds your damage. Boom.
You click the button to the left of it,
+2 for Reaper's Mantle. Total of
That'll-
11.
and that'll equip it, and that'll change your stats as appropriate.
Awesome.
What will? Oh, cool.
Now you're wielding it.
Amazing.
You're not wielding the armor, so you don't need to worry about that.
So, Jordan, you run up, you kill this guy, and you actually heal yourself for +2 hit points.
Amazing.
It says temp HP in the chat, but that's not what your mantle says. So you're up to 32. And you killed number 6. Beautiful. Good turn. Mr. Shure. What's your plan?
I will slowly continue my advance.
Excellent.
I am attacking the Bloop Bloom. The one
Excellent.
between my friends.
Yep. Good idea to get some attention off of your healer who has 8 hit points.
Yep.
What
21.
healer?
That is a hit. Thank you, dear.
assault craft on it as well.
Beautiful.
And pinning shot.
Roll to pin.
Nope.
You're not going to cut it. Give yourself a
I think
luck point.
All right. That's it for me.
Excellent. Okay, that's sure. That guy's dead. This guy's turn. They're not really intelligent creatures. It does feel a little mean to gang up on Colin. I rolled randomly to see who it would attack. It lurches forward and goes after Caliph.
Attack rolls are not ability checks. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, hit me! Hit me!
He does bite you.
Does it
He
now?
Doesn't slam you, though.
Does it now?
So you only take 5 points of damage.
Does he now?
I'd like to react.
Oh, no. I taught you to remember your spells.
I'd like to retaliate against an attacker with a burst of hellfire.
It's time for the hellish rebuke.
I
That's
point
not-
my finger.
That's not a 10-foot
Specifically
range.
this one.
Oh, good. He gets to point it.
And the creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dex save. Takes 2d10 of fire damage on a failed save, or half
Go
as much
ahead.
damage on a successful one.
Go ahead and click it. Burn that spell slot, baby.
From that spell slot.
What?
Oh, God! No, that's 11.
Amazing.
That's 11, right? 1-1.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna roll to see if he makes his
Actually,
dex
no.
save.
Wait. I'm gonna burn my luck, baby. Can I do that? It's a roll, right?
Reroll your damage.
Would it only be one die, or would it be the whole damage?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a choice.
So I'm pretty
Probably not.
certain that luck can only be used on D20 rolls.
Okay, I think you're right. I think you said that. I don't remember. I think that is something you said earlier. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Sure.
There might be a feat to boost your damage with luck, but does not appear to be.
You may spend luck to add
Fair
a 1-for-1 bonus to any check you make. Damage is not a check.
Right.
enough.
All right. So you do 2 points of fire damage. You got him. You showed him real good.
Oh, and I need to roll a concentration save, right?
Yep. Constitution save.
For what's it called? Yeah.
Let's just see if you keep your concentration for Bane.
Yeah.
You're good. The apocalyptic fungus only affects if both attacks hit.
Yep.
Okay. Dustin is slowly turning in the net in the ceiling. He goes, "Ah, good. You're here to. Oh, that's so much blood. Oh, that's so much blood. Oh no. Oh no, I want to turn back around. Oh God, I don't want to see this anymore." He's looking directly at you, Colin. He's not looking at you, he's looking at Colin. It was just gushing blood everywhere. It is your turn, Colin.
I'm gonna go ahead and just turn into a fucking brown bear.
Hell yeah,
The
brother.
bears.
Did you say Tibbers, Ben?
I said the bears.
And let
I thought you
me
said
scroll to
Tibbers!
it.
Tibbers!
This is kind of Tibbers energy.
I like this one.
All right, click it, see what happens.
Oh dear God!
Oh
It turned my whole sprite into a bear.
no! That's so cool.
That is
I was
great.
not expecting that.
Nope, that is correct.
There's no room for everyone else here, so we're just gonna slide tokens like this.
So
So
does it
everyone's effectively the same.
change my?
It does. Your hit points are now 44.
Yeah. Does it change my attack, though? I'm pretty sure it's just an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, you should have like an actual attack as a bit. Oh, it is. It is. Shape change abilities at the top. It's right below your skills. Shape change abilities, brown bear.
Oh, there we go.
Multi-attack, bite, claw.
Yeah, I'm gonna multi-attack. I'm gonna make that bite first.
Dude, this is so good. Like the way
That's
that
so
they've
cool.
Oh, that's
programmed
damage.
that. Excellent. You have the +6 to hit.
So I need to roll the... I thought that was damage I just rolled. There we go.
Click the... There you go. So you're trying to hit the...
That's a fail.
The little one or the big one?
The big one.
Give yourself a luck point.
Yep. Which means, can I re-roll it right away?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
It explicitly says you cannot use luck on the roll that gave you said luck.
And now I'm going to claw for a 14.
How do you feel about that?
I want to re-roll it.
Do you want to re-roll it, or do you want to just put a little mustard on it?
I don't think I have the ability to put a little mustard on it, do I?
Just one, bud. Just one.
You can put just 1 point or 2 points on it. You don't have to re-roll it.
Oh,
You can?
I will put 1 point on it. Take one off, use 1 point. So it's a 15. Is that what the plus is for?
Yep.
Oh, so let me put that back. And if I hit plus, use luck
Use
1.
luck.
1 luck.
Oh, I'm on the wrong character sheet. Yeah, 15's a hit.
Whoa!
Go ahead, roll your damage.
What the shit?
You
It's
and
okay.
Jordan,
I got full hit points now, though, so I'm pretty content.
absolute kings right now. Did
It's
your
okay.
armor class change at all? No.
No.
No, not in the least bit. Mm.
Oh no.
That's not bad.
Gwen is very disturbed by my laughing. I need to keep it cool.
Bloat Blossom's turn. Well,
Big stretch. Turns the other way.
the target he was mauling has turned into a big bear. He's going to keep trying to maul you.
There's just more flesh to maul.
It is true. Colin also is the only character who has a maul.
It's true, I do.
Well, he misses on his bite, but he does hit you with the slam for 13 total points of damage.
Ain't bad.
Boom. Excellent. Caliph,
All right.
you got a little
We're
one.
gonna
You
go
got
ahead and first we're gonna go ahead and trigger this software update on my phone, and we're gonna go ahead and try and stab this other boy here into sleepy time.
the little one.
The little guy. We're just gonna try and give him the night juice.
All right, roll to hit. Bring the heat. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Plus 2 from Reaper's Mantle. 11 points of greatsword damage. And you kill him, which means you heal for 2 hit points.
Yay.
So you're back up to 29.
That's kind of nice.
It's not bad. That's gonna make it not sure.
Alright. Third verse saves him his last two. I'm just gonna take that one.
You're just gonna take the luck point.
I'm just gonna take the luck point and pin.
What? Whoop. He's pinned for sure.
Alright, it's not going nowhere. You can back up if you need to.
I don't think either of these people know the meaning of retreat,
No, I know, but
but it was good of you to try.
I feel better.
Yep. All right. Dustin is sitting there, slowly turning. He goes, "Oh God, a bear just ate that guy."
The
And he
bear can
watches
talk.
Caliph rip that guy in half with his greatsword. He goes, "Good, good, great. It's just the biggest, worst one possible." Bear boy.
I mean, I really don't have a lot I can do, so I'm going to attempt the same thing.
Amazing.
Yeah. First with the bite.
Let's see who dies first. As a hit.
All right, that's gonna. Damn it, that's another roll. Ignore that. D8 is what I meant to hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, better damage.
All right. 8 points of damn bony.
And now for the
Yeah,
claw.
You can click the damage in chat too, so you don't have to like shuffle around for it.
19.
19 to hit. That is a hit, my bro.
All right, and the claw damage. Oh my god, max damage.
12 points of claw.
And is it still up?
And yes, and he's grappled.
He is now grappled.
Gorgeous.
Well, he was pinned. Now he's pinned and grappled. He ain't going nowhere.
Hoorah. His turn. He's going to fight for his life. Go after the bear that is murdering him.
But he's grappled.
He is, but I'm pretty certain that grapple doesn't affect...
It has to
Your-
affect something.
Their speed becomes 0. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if the is removed by like a thunder wave or something. Yeah, so their speed is 0. Is what happens. Unfortunately, he does hit you with his slam attack. He misses with the bite though, so you only take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
That brown bear has the biggest, saddest eyes.
Yeah. See what you're doing
I'm
to
just-
him?
I just zooming in on it, and I'm like, that kind of looks like someone took like a teddy bear kind of thing. Yeah, but that's all he does is he misses the bite and slams into you. Caliph. Get him.
I will attempt to stab my sword right through his scrawny little head. I don't know why I've suddenly become Brooklyn, but I have.
You became Joey Wheeler.
It's me, Caliph Draven. I am the darkness.
League
Well-
Draven.
Yeah, you feeling good about that number?
I'm feeling like my luck points just strangely went away
Hmm.
for no apparent reason, and I feel a lot better about that number.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh baby,
Minimum damage. Love to
baby.
see it. Beautiful. And that's gonna make it not Sure's turn. He's not here with us at the moment.
I mean, I am, but I'm not. Assuming you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear
and
Well, I'm gonna do a shot. So if you'll click the button for me, I'd appreciate it.
you. Left to go do shots in
What
the middle
kind of
the
a shot are
show.
you gonna do?
What an
I
absolute
wanna
pro
know.
he is.
I'm just getting water. Yeah.
Okay,
All right, I'm back. I can click it now.
I've already clicked it,
Okay.
but you probably should anyway. Just feels wrong for me to be the one to roll your attack roll, you know?
Okay.
especially when you
insist.
roll a 2. Like, man, face to
Okay.
DM.
I'm just as likely to roll a 2.
Nope, you got him. Go for it. Roll a damn bony. All right, 6 points of damage.
And he hasn't had a chance to free himself, so there's no point in using another pinning shot.
Yep. You want to pin Dustin?
Yes.
Okay. Honest question. Can I pin what he's in to the wall? Because he's like hanging in a rope trap, right?
He's in a net.
It's pretty far away from the walls, though. Never mind. No, I'll pass this
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Brings us up to Dustin's turn. Dustin is just weeping and confused and sad and scared. I love that he rolled the highest initiative.
I'm surprised you had him roll initiative.
I didn't. The game did. Colin, it's back to you, man. Little bite claw action.
Little bite claw action.
Little bite claw.
You just gonna stay being a bear for forever now?
No.
Until he runs out of hit points. Yeah, man. Those both hit.
No, that was that's just the bite.
Oh yeah, sorry. That
For
was
8
crossbow.
points of damage.
Incredible.
And the claw for 17.
Well, he's dead, so.
Oh, cool. Well, double dead now. I shred him in half.
For another 10. Beautiful.
And then I unbear. How do I unbear? How do I turn this off? Oh, end.
Yep. So,
I guess I can end my Bane spell as well, huh?
well, it's ended because everybody who was under effect is dead. So, Colin, you are welcome to de-bear if you would like, but you can't bear again for
Until I'm long rested. I think. No, it might be a short rest.
Yeah, until you short rest, which is fine because you're probably going to short rest anyway because there's a lot of blood. And
yeah.
Also, Jordan wants to get his Reaper's Mantle back, which, by the way, Jordan, Reaper's Mantle activates when he dies. And you came out positive. You started this fight with 30 hit points. You ended with 31.
Ayo.
You gained 1 hit point over the course of this battle.
That's not bad. Gaining a
That's
hit
not
point.
bad.
It's pretty great.
So Dustin is in a trap 15 feet above the floor. And he calls down to you and he goes, wow, you guys really know what you're doing, huh?
How sturdy's your butt?
Wait, what?
What a
I
Kobold
take a
thing
shot.
to say.
I take this a shot at the at the trap.
And
Well,
he's dead.
Give yourself a luck point.
I want to reroll. Wait, you can't actually reroll those, can't you? Nope.
You can.
Okay.
It's a
Nope, I'll hit
D20.
5. I will reroll that.
Okay.
That's not much better.
It's not, but it is an inanimate object, so I'm gonna say 10 does hit. You damage.
Unlike the natural one.
Yes. So you damage the net, and he goes, "Wait, no, hold on, whoa!" And it just crashes to the ground.
That was a good shot.
I think he takes a D6 of fall damage,
No cap.
Got it. First time.
which means you almost killed him. He took 5 points of damage as he smashes into the rocks. He goes,
My leg.
oh, my back, my leg.
I did ask first.
Oh,
You will
for
probably be
saving
fine.
me.
And I think healing kit is one of the few that I don't have.
I'd like to investigate, see if I can investigate, see if I can tell if he's infected or not.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea.
Give yourself a luck point. He doesn't have mushrooms on him.
What's the start?
By any chance, do you know if you were infected by evil mushroom people?
No, I don't think so. My wife and I came in here to hide.
And she is where?
Roll
I know
insight
where
check.
she is.
What'd you say?
I said roll a perception or an insight or investigation check.
Ben,
for me.
you should know where she is too.
Yeah,
I
not
just rolled
sure.
a 21 for investigation.
Yeah,
She's on fire.
Jordan, you should be rolling these with disadvantage. I keep forgetting that because you're exhausted.
Wait, but don't I have advantage? Never mind.
Give yourself a luck point. Colin, did you want to roll?
Yeah, why not? Insight?
Yeah.
I know where she is. The
Get yourself a
stones
luck
don't.
point. Not sure. You look and
So am I.
you see the pile of stones on the ground. And you're pretty certain you see some fabric in between there.
Ah,
He just kind of looks down. He goes, "Yeah, we were trying to see if we could stay maybe with the mycolids or just hide in here somewhere. I guess so far I've survived, so guess I've got that going for me."
well, there's no more of those things up there. And he points out the cave.
He goes, "Oh, yeah, I guess you did just sort of kill them all in here. Why does this villager look like Nicolas Cage?
He kind of does.
Zoom way the hell in. He looks like Nicolas Cage."
Stupid, sexy Nicolas
Know
Cage.
that. I was trying to look at something.
He says, "Well, if you say the village is safe, I'll guess I'll just go home."
It's better than here.
Which house was yours? We passed several of them on the way in that looks as if they had spore people invasions.
He goes, "Did you find the house with the most beautiful rowboat on earth?"
We did. We did see a house with a beautiful, beautiful rowboat.
He says, "That's my house. I built that with my bare hands."
You should definitely keep that rowboat under lock and key. You never know when some idiots are going to come by and steal it.
Well, it was my pride and joy. My wife and I worked on it together. Maybe I'll sell it.
Also, if you see a burned corpse up near the front, just walk right on past.
He goes, "Okay, you guys are..."
Efficient.
Special, yes, we know.
He just leaves. He just stops mid-sentence and walks out of the room. Okay.
I was debating giving him my healing potion if I could determine if he was infected or not.
Ooh, very exciting. Everybody roll me a d6.
Oh, do we get free shit?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
I got
let
a
me
critical hit.
that. Yeah.
Colin, did you roll a d6?
I think I did. Yeah. I should? Yeah. No, did I not? Oh, what's happening? Minus, okay, hold on. I
Jordan,
thought I
what
did.
did you roll first? You rolled the 2.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
I rolled a 2.
Critical hit.
Well, that's exciting. Ben, you find 12 silver pieces. Colin, for some reason, you find another weapon.
I can't use these more than likely.
You find a mycolid garden pick, which is the equivalent of a war pick.
Okay.
Jordan, I need you to roll me a perception check. Just flat perception.
Do I win, boss?
Real. Yeah, you find a gold nugget worth 85 gold pieces.
Nice.
So go ahead and add 85 gold pieces to your inventory. The guy who doesn't need to buy anything is getting all the money. Awesome. So, do you want to check out the haunted cavern to the left, or do you want to check out the glowing blue cavern below?
I think.
I feel like we should go to the one on the left. That way we have a retreat path.
Hey, I heard angry screaming noises from the room that I was in and a log on the ceiling, by the way. I don't know if we want to check that out. Maybe set it on fire from a distance.
I'm sorry,
Maybe
did
this
you
dude's
say
wife was in it? I don't
did you
know.
say screams from a log on the ceiling?
That's about
Yeah.
right. Look, man, I'm not very bright. It was dark in there. There was loud noises and a log wiggling around.
I pull Callith's pant leg real quick and then point underneath the rocks. There's his wife.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, thank
so
God.
Sad.
She wasn't the corpse that you burned in the entry hallway.
Correct.
I'd like to investigate the corpse. Loot that body. Wait.
It's literally under a pile of stones. You cannot get to it, sadly.
Not even with his
Minus
muscles.
1 strength and 2 back muscles.
You take her favorite spoon that she took with her.
It has
Do
nice
you
wounds
guys-
on it for some reason.
Do you guys want to short rest? You don't have to.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I have no reason to. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'll just cure
Then you
myself.
go check
then.
out the room alone with the logs
For
and
an
the
hour.
screaming.
No,
No,
hold
I'm-
on. I'll use potion of healing.
I could. No, we'll take a short rest. We'll take a short rest.
Okay.
So go ahead and click short rest on your character sheet with the rest
Take
button.
a short rest.
And,
Ooh, that's good.
oh yeah.
Uh,
Max hit points.
And then
Ooh, daddy.
spend another hit die. And then let's see, that's 16, 27 out of 33.
I don't need
I
to
can do
recover
that.
any hit points, right? It's fine.
Yeah, you don't need any more hit points. You're pretty much at max. Colin's also pretty much at max now.
Yeah.
And you both should get back when you click the short rest button. You should have your Reaper's Mantle back, and Colin, you should have your Wild
Shape, I do.
Do I not get... I don't think I get any spell slots back, do I?
You do not, because Warlocks in this version of the game do not get spell slots back on short rest, but get a lot more spells to cast overall. It's a little bit more like Pathfinder when you had a half caster who like capped out at 5th level spell slots, but you got a bunch more of them along the way.
You burn
Which is-
fast and burn bright, basically.
Which is really
But I also
fun.
have pack magic spells still, so I got that going for me. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So what's really funny
I'm
about Warlocks is by the rules, you can learn a 6th level spell slot before you learn a 3rd level spell slot
Amazing.
using invocations. Anyway, all right, you guys hole up here for a little bit, take a short rest inside the cave, and you make your way across to check out what Calith described as screaming, wiggling log on the ceiling.
Screaming, wiggling
walk into
ceiling
the
log,
room.
yeah.
I point at the ceiling log and go, you guys think that's weird?
Give me
Maybe it's a breeding ground or something for like, I don't know. The
Oh,
dusty
he's-
thingies.
No, I
Mossy
100%
stones.
think that's weird.
Not sure. Both of you can give me perception with advantage. Because Calith is helping to set your expectations. Ooh, hot bananas. So, you guys see... I wish I knew how to select more than one at once.
Yes, dear.
You see a log on the ceiling
You got a spoon for me?
that has several Sporeborn attached to it,
That looks amazing.
wiggling, cut through with spears, writhing on the ceiling. And you notice that there is a tripwire in the room. That when you enter the room, this log swings down, stabs you, and then swings back.
Oh, it doesn't actually stab us, though.
It will if you trip the wire
I don't think
and
we're
you
gonna
go
do
into
that.
the space. What do you want to do? There's a bunch of these nasty little critters wriggling, trapped on the log.
I could disable the trap. Potentially. But
Would you like to try?
I think we just leave them here.
Yeah. I mean, we could also burn the log and catch them all on fire.
But then the trap doesn't catch any more mushrooms.
Who rolled that? You both rolled really great. Colin, you notice that these creatures are like wriggling and writhing because they've been impaled. It looks as though these are wounded creatures and are not anywhere near their full hit points.
So we could take them out pretty fast and catching them on fire.
You could certainly try.
But I
What
also
I'm hearing is free XP.
kinda.
Less of them means
Just
less
30.
spreading, so...
So I will use my fire on them.
The one you captured earlier?
Yep.
You don't want to just use like a poison spray?
I mean, that would take me going on each one of them, where if I catch the log on fire, they all catch on fire.
That is pretty metal. If that is what you would like to do, you're welcome to do it.
Yes, I would very much like to catch them all on fire with fire under the tongue.
All right, I'm just going to say that you
Miss.
burn. It's a stationary log.
Yeah.
11 definitely will hit.
Okay.
Roll your fire damage. I want to see what happens.
As I'm watching this happen, I'm like, you realize you're going to smoke us out, right?
Nonsense. I don't
No
know why there
prizes,
was
we'll be fine.
2d6 and 1d6.
2d6 is if you ate a larger fire. 1d6 is if you ate a torch.
Yeah, we'll go with the 6. We'll go with the 6 damage then.
Yep.
Good with
So
that.
you blast this log, and your flames spread and just consume each of them in turn as it goes down the line. And you have indeed created a lot of smoke in here, so you probably aren't going to be able to hang around for very long.
We should leave now.
Excellent.
Into the eerie tunnel.
Yes.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all will go wrong.
You
Get behind me, little one. Eh.
So, Colin and Ben, the two of you have dark vision.
Da.
Out to how far?
60 feet for me?
60.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what that is. 60. Yeah, that's kind of loosely right. Okay. It's not exactly perfect, but it is pretty good. 'Cause it is dark down here. So, this is what you can see of the room.
Oh.
You see a pale, sickly blue light suffuses a tiered chamber. Crumbling buildings with conical roofs dot the cavern. Stale rot and flitting shadows course through the dark. You can also see, Jordan, because this room has dim illumination due to luminescent fungus peppers that are growing on the ceiling. You notice that there are 2d4 skull blooms in this room. That's so fucking dope.
It's only 2, isn't it?
It's literally 2.
Yeah! We love it when the numbers work the way that they definitely should.
It's really funny because the game's like, if they don't move carefully, they're gonna be in danger, but they are 2 separate roving packs. Oh no, there's 4 groups of 2d4. So there's 4 groups of. So this is group 1, which is close to you. What does group 2 look like? Worse. Group 3. Group 4. So I think this is probably as good as place as any. Because you have stumbled across a room with 20 skull blooms in it.
There's a lot of skull blooms.
There we go.
I kind of want to look at them and be like, guys, we in this?
That
As
seems
I pull out my bottle of alchemist fire and idly toss it up and down in one hand.
that is a familiar sound. But I don't think we have enough fire to take them on one by one, or to take them on all at once like that, unfortunately.
I mean, you.
So-
We could
Go
light
ahead.
the houses on fire, but I feel like this is the Myconid village.
Just to verify, we don't see
Yes.
any Myconids.
There are crumbling buildings. You want to give me a history check? History check will tell you more.
I'm okay at history. I know
Yes, you
some
certainly are.
things.
You recognize this as gnomish architecture.
Okay.
This would have likely been a gnomish village at some point. Calith, go ahead and give yourself a luck point for trying history and failing. You also notice a statue in the city, which I'm going to arbitrarily say is here. And in the base, you can see from a distance, due to the lighting, Hervin Gimclack chiseled into the base of it.
Hervin Gimclack.
Yes, Hervin Gimclack.
What a name.
What a name.
What a mensch.
What a name that you've already heard before.
Yes, definitely a name we've heard before.
Well, it's at least one that Colin should know.
Yes, yes I do. I have his mall.
Yes, you certainly do.
Or a mall that has Hervin written on it.
You do notice that the statue has his arms raised as though wielding something.
That
but
was
they
gonna
are,
be-
in fact, empty.
That was going to be question number 2 is, does it look like the statue is missing a maul?
It does look like it's missing a maul.
Okay.
Now, what I am going to say is, Colin, you do sort of have a way to deal with this room if you want to.
Brown bear.
I was talking about one of your second level spells. Because you know, based on experience, that these guys are drawn by noise.
Second level spell.
Yeah, you were about to cast it in the last combat, and you said, no, hold on to it.
Oh, spike growth?
You could make a 20-foot radius sphere and goad them into charging you.
We could. We could. It'd be pretty funny.
Which would then do 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
You guys want to do that?
We want to fight.
Here's
Okay,
what I'll say. We are minutes away from the end of our episode today.
I was just about to say that.
I
Continue.
think this is as good a place as any to stop for now for our adventure, because you are discovering that here in the caves, things are not exactly as easy as Merwick thought.
Definitely not.
You have discovered an abandoned gnomish village covered in sporeborn. You are not that wounded. You have most of your resources. You could certainly attempt to take on this fight. You could also try to sneak by these creatures and try to stealth your way through. But you're not entirely sure where the rest of the room goes. So, here is what I will say. I have had an absolute blast running this for you, and I hope that you have too.
Oh, it's been so much fun.
My computer just splorped. Shard tabletop. This is where we're going to pause our adventure with our heroes hot on the trail of the answers to some of their questions and possibly some new issues as well along the way.
Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
No. There is quite a bit more to explore, and if we had come here last week instead of just futzing around town, we would have definitely been further along. But I don't regret having you all just fucking dick around and kick open doors and get attacked and have a
Oh, dude, it was great.
horrifying owlbear experience.
We played around a munchkin. It was fun.
So, yes, you don't level up this time.
Makes sense. We leveled up every time before this.
I leveled you up a little bit early, and this room was part of why. Because the game wants you to jump into this encounter at level 2.
No.
Yeah, that just feels wrong.
Just no.
Yeah, that's a no from several of us, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
But that's been Tales of the Valiant for 3 weeks. We've sort of steamrolled levels 1, 2, and 3. We're through most of the adventure of Caverns of the Spore Lord. I have certainly enjoyed learning things about the system with you all. I genuinely think that the luck system works a bit better than inspiration because it doesn't require me to judge you and decide what is worth an inspiration and what is not.
I 100% agree. It's
Yeah, I
not,
agree with that.
It's nice that it's like a failure means that you have a better chance at succeeding in the future. Not immediately, but
Yeah. It also does mean that if I feel like it, I can go, you know what? That was very funny. Give yourself a luck point.
yeah.
But you can actually, store them up to a certain point.
I like it because it feels like Edge from Shadowrun.
It does.
Yep,
It does feel
it has
it's got
a little bit of
Very much so like an Edge system, like where you would burn Edge for it.
yeah.
Plus, inspiration doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the word never made sense. Like, you have inspiration. Okay. Bardic inspiration's already a thing.
Yeah. It's a funny little thing. Plus, I'm enjoying seeing how the characters play out. Honestly, in my humble opinion, I think druids are way more powerful in this game.
Yeah.
I think druids are way more powerful in Tales of the Valiant.
I'm a little busted.
I think warlocks are way more powerful in Tales of the Valiant. I think the Mechanist offers a lot of really fucking cool shit to this game.
We're gonna see.
I just haven't had the option yet.
We're gonna see Ben's character get completely stupid at higher levels, while the rest of us kind of like mellow out. I feel like his is the slow growth, where it's like okay, oh. Like, what about when he develops a gun?
I thought about taking Magic Missile instead of Thunder Wave, so I could just put that on my crossbow.
Literally a bolt caster at that point.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
would say though, if you tried to do something shenanigans wise like that, I would look at the wording of shit for one, and for two, I would make it so that if you fired your bolt and missed, you wasted a spell as well.
Oh, it's separate. It's an activation. It's not even casting.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like rubbing. It's like rubbing a rune on the side of the item. It's not.
excellent. So I think that's all from me for JCABmas this year. It's been thank you for giving me 3 weeks to try this.
It was worth it, man. It was real good.
we
Agreed.
We can absolutely finish up this adventure another time, and maybe I'll rate a little bit for where it goes after that. But next week, I think we're giving Rabbit and Steel one more final go, but we're going to try it on easy mode so we can actually make it to the heavens, maybe.
Yeah. It sounds like a pretty great way to end off the season.
Fantastic.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. We will be back next week. Peace. Bye-bye.
Have a good
Later,
night.
y'all.